Okay, now I'm worried. This pre-built keyboard is so good, it's making me question if I'll ever need another custom keyboard again. This is the Halo96 by Nuphy. The Halo series comes in a few different layouts, switches, and color combinations. There's a 65% layout, a 75%, and the 96% that I have. The Halo96 is the most expensive of the bunch, coming in at around $140. All options come in white or black cases, with matching keycap sets. You get a choice of 6 switches to pair with the keyboard. I've left a link and discount code in my description if you want to pick one of these keyboards up. The box is massive with a minimal design. I love minimal. Inside the box, you'll get some stickers, a quick start guide, and a really well packaged accessory kit. The accessory kit includes a braided USB-C cable, a switch and keycap puller, different keycap colors and Windows modifiers, and all the other switch options for you to experiment with. Nuphy also has this two-tone wrist rest that's available for an extra $29. It feels really well made. The translucent frosty part is made from acrylic, and the colored bottom section is made from aluminum. The frosty finish does pick up some oil and fingerprints, so keep that in mind if you have sweaty wrists. Moving on to the board, and you'll immediately feel how heavy this thing is. It weighs 1.4 kilograms, but that weight is justified by the quality. It feels extremely well made and solid. The case is an aluminum unibody with an anodized matte black finish. Want to know why they call this the Halo series? There's an LED ring that goes all around the keyboard, giving it a very cool halo effect. There's also a light bar at the top of the keyboard that changes colors depending on the connection mode and battery level. The bottom of the case is ABS plastic, and it has this cool engraving of the Nuphy logo. There are 4 rubber feet, and you get flip-up risers with 2 adjustment levels to elevate the typing angle. There's a ton of sound dampening silicone inside the board that helps reduce hollowness and ping. The PCB here is hot swap, and it supports 3 connection modes: wired, wireless, or Bluetooth. It also supports Mac and Windows layouts. You can easily switch between both with the toggle. There's a magnetic slot that houses the wireless dongle. Battery life on Bluetooth lasted me about 1 week, but you can extend that probably if you have the RGB off. Being a 96% layout, you get practically everything with this board. There's a row of function keys that works well with macOS shortcuts, arrow keys, and a numpad. I mainly use 65% layouts because I love the compact size, but using this full-size keyboard made me realize just how much I miss those function keys. The numpad also came in super handy for work, especially if you deal with a lot of numbers. The switches I went with were the baby Racoons. They are linear switches that Nuphy designed in collaboration with Gateron. They come pre-lubed from the factory, and they felt really smooth to type on. Interestingly, I noticed that my spacebar had a different switch on it. It looked like the Night Breeze. I'm not sure if all their boards come like this, but I really liked the way the Night Breeze sounded on my spacebar, so I left that on. Nuphy also includes the silicone inserts in the spacebar slots, and that helps with sound dampening. While we're on the spacebar, there's something new here that Nuphy calls the Ghostbar. Unlike regular spacebars, the center mount is actually made from silicone to reduce hollowness. I really liked the way this sounded. Honestly, this was the first board where I left the spacebar untouched. It felt and sounded perfect right out of the box. The stabilizers definitely help here too. They're plate mounted stabs, so it's nothing special, but Nuphy did a great job lubing them. None of the stabs rattle or felt uneven. The keycaps included with the Halo are made from double shot PBT, and they come in the KOP Profile. These have slightly rounded corners than regular cherry profile keycaps. The printing, colors, and texture of these keycaps were actually really good. Here's what the Halo96 sounds like. So, what are some things I like and dislike about this keyboard? The first thing I like is the looks. The stealthy black colored with those colored accents really work well together. It's not too minimal, it's boring, and it's not too colorful either. I love black and I love teal, so as you can tell, I absolutely love the color combo of this keyboard. The halo ring was just the icing on the cake. Next up, build quality. Every facet of this keyboard feels very well made. The tolerances are tight, the finishing is flawless, and it's built like a tank. Compared to the Ducky 12SF that I reviewed, this board made that feel like a cheap toy. Lastly, the price. I know $140 is not exactly affordable for a lot of people, but when you put things into perspective, this board punches way above its price point. The Keychron Q2 I reviewed felt less well built than this, and if you get a fully built Q6 with switches and keycaps, that's going to set you back about $200. You get QMK support and a gasket mount for that, but you lose Bluetooth and wireless connections. Is that worth the extra $60? I personally don't think so, but I'll let you be the judge of that. Now onto the things I dislike, and honestly there's not much I dislike about the Halo. If I had to pick one thing, it would be the stiff typing feel. Then again, I've been spoiled by the flex on gasket mounted keyboards. They just feel better to type on for extended periods. So to sum up, what do I think about the Nuphy Halo96? I love it, and as a fan of custom keyboards, I feel kind of dirty saying that. But when a pre-built keyboard looks, sounds, and feels this good, I honestly struggle to think of a reason why I even need a custom keyboard. But let's be real, that's not going to stop me from buying them anyway. Thanks for watching, I'll catch you next time.